Hey guys, it's Gigi. Welcome back to my kitchen. Look who I've got in the kitchen with me today, my special guest, my best friend, Misty. Say hey, Misty. Hey. If y'all remember last year, Misty came and we did a lot of baking. Well, this year we're dialing it back. But we are gonna make some cookies for y'all today. And so I'm gonna angle the camera down to the KitchenAid stand mixer so you can see exactly what we're doing. I'll tell you what we're doing, but I'll also attach the recipe at the end of this video, okay? So y'all come on and go with us. Okay guys, let's get started on these cookies. The cookies that we're gonna be baking today are oatmeal cranberry cookies, okay? We're starting with 2 sticks of butter. We're gonna cream together those 2 sticks with 1 cup of brown sugar and a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar or white sugar, whichever you prefer to call it. We're gonna cream those together until they're creamy. Okay, now we're gonna add our eggs in, 1 at a time, and we're gonna cream those in with the butter and the sugar. And be sure to remember, before you get started, to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So we have added in 2 eggs, and then we're gonna add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we're gonna let that cream up for just a second. Okay guys, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour into our mixing bowl. We're gonna whisk it together with 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we have already combined those together. And now we're gonna whisk it together with the flour and get our baking soda, our cinnamon, and our salt mixed in with our flour. And then once we've got that whisked together, we will start adding that over to our cream mixture of butter, sugar, and vanilla. Okay, now we're gonna add about 1/4 of a cup at a time of our flour mixture in with our wet ingredients and get all of that mixed up together. And when all that's well combined, we'll be back. Okay, we want to be sure to get all that extra flour off. So we're just giving it a scrape on the sides. Okay guys, we have got our cream mixture and our flour, our butter, our sugar mixture, and now we're gonna add to this 3 cups of your quick oats. That's your 1-minute oats, okay? And I will show you a picture in just a minute of exactly which oats that I used. So you're gonna add in your 3 cups of oats and get those well combined. Okay, this is the exact oats that we are using in this cookie recipe. It is the Quaker Oats Quick 1-minute oats. Just keep mixing. And when mixing the oats in with your flour and your creamy butter, you just want to do it in intervals with your oatmeal, because this becomes a very stiff batter, and it's a little hard to mix. You really have to put your muscles in with it. So just add it in a little at a time. Okay, and after the oatmeal is mixed in, we're going to add in 1 cup of chocolate morsels. We're using a combination, so it's a total of 1 cup. So we've used a half a cup of white chocolate morsels and a half a cup of chocolate. We're using the milk chocolate morsels. Okay, so there again, just got to put your muscles into it and get it well mixed. Okay, once you've got your oatmeal and your chocolate chips mixed in, you want to mix in 1 cup of craisins. That's 1 cup of craisins. And you want to incorporate them into the batter until they're fully mixed through. Like I said, you got to really get in there, put your muscles in there and go all the way to the bottom and make sure that you get all the oatmeal, the cranberries, the chocolate chips. And then we're also going to be adding in 1 cup of chopped pecans. Now that will be our last ingredient, and then we will get ready to put these on a baking sheet with lined with parchment paper. So we'll be back when we get these pecans mixed up and put these on a baking sheet. Okay, Misty has decided that she was going to give her hands a good washing, and she was just going to get in there and mix this up with her hands. It's just easier for her to get all the ingredients well combined. So you really may just have to get in there and work this cookie dough. Okay, guys, we're going to make 2-inch. Was it 2-inch?
A tablespoon.
Tablespoon? Okay, so about a tablespoon of mixture. We're just using this scooper, and we're going to do about 3 across. We'll let you know how many we get out of this once we're done rolling them out. We'll show you exactly how many we were able to get. But I think it said, how many did it say?
48.
48. It says 48. So if we're making these the right size, we should get 48 cookies out of this batch. So we're going to continue to roll these up. And I'm going to put you over here a little bit so you can see what size we've got them. And remember, 350 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. But I would suggest keeping an eye on your cookies if you are like me and you cook on a gas stove. Sometimes the gas stove tends to cook a little bit hotter, a little bit quicker. So if you have a gas stove, you may want to dial it back to 325 degrees or just keep a close eye on them. But we'll be back just as soon as we get these rolled out, get them in the oven, get them baked. We'll be back to give them a taste test with you, okay? All right. And guys, our cookies are done. They are delicious, and I enjoyed this time with my best friend.